All right, Team Guam Swimming is in the house, fresh back from the Pacific Mini Games in Palau, back at the pool they train on every time. Guys, congratulations, man. It's so good to have you guys home.
Thank you.
Okay, now normally I would say, you know, and each of you has like these amazing stories. Jaden just graduated from college, you know, Izzy just graduated from high school, Mia just graduated from high school, Ocean and Amaya are about to be seniors, but let's start with Amaya Bollinger, right? Probably had the coolest feel-good story of the mini games across the sports. Okay, so what was it, Amaya? Just like, you know, woke up, turned 17, won a silver medal, no big deal? Tell me about that day.
I mean, pretty close. I woke up, we did the morning swim, and I did really well. So I was happy with the morning swim already, and then I was like, okay, in the evening I'll just do whatever, I'll do my best, and da-da-da. And then in the evening, I won the silver medal. I was like, oh my gosh, what a great birthday present for me.
Was that any more motivation for you to just say, you know, like it's my birthday, you know, this is a chance for me to shine even more than I already am?
Yeah, I was like, this would be a really great thing for me to get myself for my birthday. I was like, wow, you've done so much practice for this event this whole year, so you might as well get a medal while you're at it, and wish myself happy birthday.
Okay, and then Mia, just a day later, you know, also a bronze medalist, so congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Show the hardware, man. Nice. Okay, now that's technically like third, but in your race, you were 1/100th of a second behind the silver medal from Tahiti, right?
Yes.
How crazy was that race?
Oh man, like, the 50 free is a race where you really can't afford to like have any slip ups because of like how short it is. So I think for me, like, I really was just thinking about how bad I wanted like to bring home something, and I think that really like motivated me to like really just go all out. And I think if you watch the race, like the 1, 2, and 3 finishers, like, we're pretty far ahead from like 4, 5, and 6. So it was just like, it was really like, yeah, like you could tell like the medalists really, really wanted it.
And that literally is a photo finish. So what did the gold and silver medalists do like when you guys embrace each other in the pool?
Oh yeah. So I remember while we were waiting for our like medal ceremony, we were talking and we were just saying like how much of the race was like a nail biter, and we were saying like, you know, it really is like a crazy event.
Okay, so now let's go to the man in the middle, our recent college grad. Once again, congratulations, Jaden.
Thank you.
You were finishing your senior year in college, had finals, had like got to get ready for, you know, becoming a taxpayer and all that stuff and everything, and then more or less went straight to Palau and met your teammates out there.
Yeah, an incredibly quick process between the time of graduation and then just getting ready for Palau. A lot of work in between, figuring out a job, living in an apartment, just getting everything settled and getting into the groove of things. But I was so incredibly blessed to be selected for this team and just having fun with all my teammates. I've trained with these guys for years and years, competed with them day in and day out. So it was just like, honestly, just such a blessing to represent my home country of Guam and to the best of my ability.
How was it like to actually come from Seattle all the way back home to Guam and make that trip out there?
Yeah. Well, everyone was joking when I got in because it was like there was a lot of rain the first few days I was here. So everyone was like, "Oh, why'd you bring like the weather over here?" But no.
So that's your fault. You're the one who brought that here.
Yeah, basically.
Thanks
it was
a lot,
all me.
man.
It was all me. But it was just like being in Palau, just being in an entirely different country. I think Mia put it best when we were actually in Palau. Like, we're so just privileged for this opportunity to represent our home country. Like, not many people get to like hop on a plane to one of the most beautiful countries in the world, compete for your home country, and like at the same time just take in the environment. And like, we're all here together for like this one thing of swimming, but like in the grand scheme of things, swimming is honestly just such like a small aspect of our lives in like the grander scheme. Like, we're able to visit like all these like beautiful countries, travel around the world, and then just like make friends from across different countries, and then camaraderie together has just all kind of brought us together. And that was like one of the biggest takeaways that I've taken from this trip.
Okay, well, speaking of that camaraderie, Ocean Campus now, like, you know, you guys have been together like as teammates all the way back to like Pacific Games. Obviously, you guys compete against each other and together in club and everything. But you guys were one of the sports that really just the day after the opening ceremonies, you guys like went at it, right? What'd you guys do like as far as like supporting the rest of Team Guam, and what other events did you guys watch?
Me and Jaden on the last day, that we were there. Went to watch weightlifting, and that was pretty fun. But I think that's like the only thing that we watched besides swimming.
Did you watch Chloe Santos win like her 3 medals?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what can you take away from weightlifting? Because I remember Amaya in the Pacific Games said, you actually had the chance to talk to some weightlifters just about their mental preparation, the way they train, the way they get ready to go out and execute. Like, what'd you learn about like watching that sport?
Some of them before they would lift the weights, they would yell really loud, and I think that's just like to get their adrenaline up and to get them like excited or pumped up. So yeah, that's like one thing they did.
I guess you could do that in the pool. Nobody's gonna hear, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could break like some sonic wave or something. I don't know. You guys are way better at science than I am. But okay, and now Izzy Poppy, you had the athlete's honor of a lifetime being picked to be our co-flag bearer.
Yes.
You and Miriam Terlahi. Right?
Yes.
What was that like when you found out that they said we want you to carry our beloved flag into the games and basically like lead our team?
It was pretty crazy. I didn't think I would get chosen, and I don't know, it was just an honor to do that. I didn't think I would get chosen to carry the and wave it around like this, you know. It was pretty fun. We had practice the day before and we went through the whole ceremony, same thing. It wasn't as long, but it was still pretty long.
And you also had to keep that thing up because of how hard it was raining during the opening ceremonies, right? How much heavier did the flag get?
I got a few pounds heavier. And they had me running on the field with it. I wasn't really running as fast as the other guys, but I was still kind of jogging.
Okay.
I didn't want to get too tired. I got all wet. I was rained on.
So that was maybe like a little bit of a surprise, something you weren't expecting. But then, of course, when you hit the pool and you were able to go in there and do your thing and everything like that, how satisfied were you with your bronze medal winning freestyle 200M?
I was very happy with that. I didn't think I would medal. I thought I was gonna go through this whole competition without getting a medal, but I had to switch things up because I didn't want the 2 girls to get medals and no boys to get medals. You know, I had to represent the boys here.
Okay, now let's talk it, and you guys can pass the mic back and forth, but do you guys kind of like support each other all the time? Do you guys kind of like talk smack to each other to get each other going? Or
Amaya and I are very supportive of each other.
We're very
The girls-
supportive.
Say that again, Mia.
Yeah, Amaya and I, we are very supportive of each other.
Okay.
But those 3, I don't know, they're...
Chloe, let me defend this.
Okay, now we got some trash talk going there.
Let me defend the guys. So we had the leader, the general, carrying the flag for us. So that was very supportive. But, guys can be guys sometimes, talking a little smack before, right? But it's all in good fun. I think one of the greatest memories for those games was like cheering these boys on the sidelines, especially when like they had their relay and it was like a super close, like tight field, or even just cheering on the girls, seeing them literally dominate their fields, dominate their events. That was fun. But I will say there was definitely a little smack talking
Very nice.
on,
And the very first time I had the pleasure of interviewing you, Jaden, you said like swimmers definitely have swag. Everybody thinks swag is just like football players and everything. Swimmers absolutely bring it, right?
You gotta come in with confidence. You gotta come in with a little chip on your shoulder sometimes. But it's all in good fun, and we all mean the best.
Okay,
We all want each other to succeed.
Speaking of which, right before like Team Guam left that platform, Mia, and the opening ceremonies, I know you guys said Biba one time. I heard you louder than any other athlete in Team Guam. You sounded off.
I was in the mic. Like there were like mics here, and I was like, so yeah.
I don't know, man. I could hear your voice there.
Wait, I didn't know it was that loud.
No, it was super cool. I mean, it got everybody hyped.
Hot mic.
Okay, so Amaya, what did it feel like to be like our second like medalist? Because I was trying to put like, all the results, let everybody know here back at home what it was like and everything like that. But people were so proud of you. People that don't even know you were cheering you on, saying congratulations and everything like that. And you really set the pace, not just for the swim team, but like all the other sports.
Yeah, well, it definitely felt really good to get the first silver medal for swimming for Guam, and then obviously it was on my birthday. It felt amazing to get it, but I think it was just really like, I don't know, it felt really good, and I was really happy with that.
200 fly is not easy. 200 fly is not an easy event, and that's good that he knows.
Okay, break.
Play the footage.
Okay, yeah, break that down. Ocean, what's he talking about? Give me some of that backstory.
Jaden looked like he had a hard time to fly, and I think he was only 1 second away from Amaya. And then I don't. Was it you who timed it?
Not my best time, but
Yeah, we were timing it, and it was.
better.
Okay, so much for the dudes all sticking together because it's all coming apart now.
No, no, it was a good race. Jaden did really good. You know. Yeah, I can't do it for sure. I would look a lot worse. But you know, proud of you, Jaden.
Hey, but you know, and Jaden, you literally are leaving like tomorrow. I mean, I'm glad I got time with you and everything because you're leaving back. You know, you got a job back in Washington. You're coaching and everything like that. And you know, Team Guam Swimming is in such a good place right now. And you know, the future is bright with the young stars we got coming up and everything like that. But we're so proud of you guys and everything like that, of the success you've had and the way you guys are representing us over there. So you guys are awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Awesome. I would like to speak on behalf, thanking GNOC, Guam Swimming Federation, all of our coaches and all of our teammates who got us to this moment here.
I want to thank my parents and also my teammates, John and Logie, for making me better at breaststroke, because I would not have gotten 4th place in the 100 IM if it wasn't for my breaststroke leg.
I want to say thank you to Palau for hosting. It was really nice. The place was beautiful. The facilities were beautiful. They did a really great job with efficiency when it came to eating at the dining hall. So thank you, Palau, for being such a good host.
I'd like to thank God for putting me here today and making sure I'm alive and healthy.
I would like to thank my family and everyone supporting me back home here while I was over there. And shout outs to my girlfriend and her family because they're always supporting me too. And my coaches, Coach Derek over here, Coach Ching, he went home already, but thank you, Coach Ching, Coach Don, Guam Aquatics, thank you, and GNOC, thank you. Thank you.